Dexter Jackson.
All right, the pre-contest favorite coming in, the Blade. Dexter Jackson making his final Arnold, well, maybe not perhaps his final Arnold Classic appearance because there are other Arnolds this year, but this is his last year of competition, and the Olympia will be his last show. He's calling it a day, Aaron, hanging him up. No better place than the Olympia stage.
Since the day that I started really following bodybuilding, it's so weird to say, Dexter Jackson has been somewhere involved, you know. And I started following bodybuilding in 1993. I believe that was one of the first shows he did. He may have already been heading towards nationals in 93, and here he is, 51 years old, still doing it and looking unbelievable.
Now, Luke, to your point earlier in our pregame, look at his thighs. I mean, you can tell he has put on size in his legs. It's impossible.
He needs to drop the from the Blade and just be Blade, because he's definitely half vampire. He has to be. I mean, he still has that young-looking muscle. I mean, we were discussing this earlier. There's quite a significant difference with like the more masters-looking competitors, and he has that fresh, tight skin, as Chad Nichols would say. The way the skin lays on the muscle.
Yeah, there is no like looks good for his age. He just looks good.
Yeah,
you know?
but how many other 51? How many other 51-year-old bodybuilders have you seen? Like, exactly.
Zero.
Exactly.
And I've seen them all.
Because usually they look 51 years old.
We'll never see this again. If this happens, we'll be long gone, and somebody else comes along that does it. But this is a once in a lifetime type situation that you're going to see.
I mean, he is legitimately one of the best.
No, I was just going to say the same thing, Aaron. As I'm looking here, he looks sharper than he did this morning. You can see the glutes are sharp, the back.
Yeah.
There's no skin folds.
That's exactly. So for me, how I look at Dexter, I pick a spot on each guy, and that's where I look at his lower back. He has no lines, no folds tonight. He is tight as could be.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's close enough that he could conceivably pull this out now. That's a big, tall order because you still got William Bonac to come, and you still got Big Ramy. And I tell you what, if Big Ramy sharpened up from this morning, it's lights out.
It'd be interesting if Big Ramy didn't sharpen up and goes the other direction, and Dexter made this kind of jump. What will happen?
He's actually quite significantly better. Cheeseburgers.
You're probably right because Dexter, you know, he just fills out, man, and you can see.
Yeah, I think being a little bit flat's it's not quite as difficult or drastic to fix. So, I mean, he's just had a couple more meals, and look at him.
You can see Dex having a little fun with the crowd, a little more animated than usual. This is a guy who knows that he's going down this road one last time here, and you can see he's having a little fun out there. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you right now, he's going to be hamming it up with the guys a little bit later on in the comparisons and the pose downs because what a great career.
This must be so emotional for him.
Wait up, Dexter. Ladies and gentlemen, stand on your feet.
What a legend.
Yeah, go back out there, big man. Come on, get yours. There you go. Now, we can't see the audience, but I can tell you, I could probably guarantee you they're all standing right now. Yeah. I bet this is a standing ovation.
Dexter's trying to contain
Let me tell you, this isn't for Dexter Jackson here. This is for a career that has spanned decades. This is for being a 51-year-old guy. Look at, now the emotion sets in, Luke.
Oh, this is
Listen
giving
to
me
that
goosebumps.
crowd. Listen to that crowd.
I look like a plucked turkey. Wow.
This is the bodybuilding community recognizing one of the greatest bodybuilders of all, a record, in my opinion,
from Jacksonville,
never
Florida.
You'll never see
the
a
one,
pro again winning 30
the only,
shows
the greatest
in
ever.
a career.
Dexter
I bet you
Jackson.
this is tempting him to stay around.
It's good. And Dexter is at a point where he can really appreciate this, too.
Oh, yeah.
He has earned this.
Yeah.
What a great moment.
Wow.